And welcome everyone to this newest actual episode of the Yo Bro Nation podcast. I honestly have not done one of these in a really long time. I am Zach. I am your host here, and this is the first one here on the Yo Bro Nation podcast channel. It's just Yo Bro Nation podcast here on YouTube. Welcome to the new channel. This is the first official video here. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Come have a seat with me. Come have a seat with me. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And yeah, this is fun. Y'all don't even actually get to see my face. I bet that's a blessing, right? I bet I get more subscribers because of that than I do anything I talk about. It'd be, we can listen to his crappy voice, but I also don't have to see his fugly face. It's a win-win, right? It's a win-win. Welcome guys to the video. So today's going to be kind of a shorter episode, just simply because I don't really know what all I want to talk about. I'm kind of doing this last minute to kind of get it in. Just so it's up on the channel. But I did want to kind of talk about what's going to be on said channel coming up. And not all right away. Like, everything on here isn't going to happen right out of the gate. It's getting Suzie ready and waiting for topics to pop up. So, like, to start with, this channel's not going to have a ton to do. But, as time goes on, I'll start to get more on here. And it's going to be similar for the gaming channel, which is also linked in the description, actually, down below. You guys can go check out that. I believe this weekend I will have my Madden gameplay up on there. So that'll be fun. Listen to me yell at a bunch of computers and then celebrate like I really won a Super Bowl. Because that's me. So, but I have a lot on here to do. Let me minimize this here. Yeah, I'm also like working on stuff while I talk to you. See, upcoming 2022 movies. Okay. Get the latest. Yeah, you guys are gonna know I'm talking about movies coming because that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm gonna talk a whole bunch of movies that are coming up soon, and then other ones that maybe not right away. And I won't have the exact dates in front of me on all of these movies, and that's just what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I can tell you I'm excited about a whole bunch of movies. But we'll get to that when we get to it. It just is what it is. So I don't even know what I was doing. So intro to the channel. So there's the Yo Bro Nation podcast. This will probably be like the main video. They'll go up once, twice a month to start. Eventually, I may go more. I may keep it like this and think this is good. I don't want to overload content. That's part of the reason why I added channels. So I wasn't trying to put like 7 videos a week on one channel, where there's some days there's like 2 to 3 videos. Like, that's nuts. So this definitely will be helpful in that matter. You know what I mean? Also, I will have I'm going to do like the Squared Circle podcast. I always call it podcast, but it's always on the main channel and never really in a podcast form, in my opinion. And so I really wanted to do that. And it's going to be an audio form, in which part of it, like for pay-per-view review previews and whatever, I can throw it up, for wrestling, throw it on the channel, clip that part, and then have it just for the channel specifically. And at some point, I might even start doing these live. I don't know. It's hard to do stuff live. It's easier to go back and post-credit, edit things. If I sound like I'm stumbling too much, I can cut it out and keep going. You know what I mean? And then eventually we're going to do Kicking It with Sidekick Suzie. But I'm going to add both of those on here, so that way it's content, and I can talk about wrestling in a safe space. And on that podcast, with Squared Circle podcast, I can review wrestling shows. If I do this show like twice a month, 1 week can be, okay, I talked about such and such. Like, for instance, last night was hard to kill. Last night, when I'm recording this, Saturday night was hard to kill. I could talk about that, right? If I watched it, which I didn't, but I heard it was a really awesome show. So, to kind of give you an example, or if it's an AEW show and it happened, or maybe if it's just the once a month show, I can talk about every pay-per-view that happened that month and kind of go over it. Those are my options. Just to give anyone who's a wrestling fan content like that. And then Kick It with Sidekick Suzie. I don't know what she's going to talk about. It's going to be whatever she wants. That is going to be her baby. I will probably be on it with her sometimes, if not most of the time. But it's still all her baby. It is all her baby. I am simply just there to kind of be a guide for her, at least start, to kind of help her get into the groove of things, because she's super smart. She's super smart. She has got this covered. She does not need me. If I'm just being honest, she doesn't really need me. I'm just there to be helpful. And that is it. And that is honest. I'm just there to be helpful to her. But that's going to be her baby. I'll help her get it started with production and doing layouts and setting up everything and helping her in post and whatnot to get it all together for a while until she gets the hang of it herself. But outside of that, it's all her baby. It's all her. It's all her baby. So I just want that to be known, that I am simply here as help for Suzie once she gets it going. And I don't know, that could be this month she does that. It's probably be next month or March before she actually gets to that. It's really her call. She's busy, with personal stuff she's got to take care of. I'm working a lot, and I always have the stuff with the other channel. But I know it's coming, and I have a conceptual design, but ultimately we may change that. She may think it's great. I don't know. It's Suzie's call. And that's what I can't stress enough. It's Suzie's call. So that's basically what's going to go off the channel. Eventually, over time, I may add other things. Maybe I meet someone and I come up with an idea and we do it. It's really just all timing issues. So that's basically all I can tell you right now. It's all timing stuff. So let's go ahead. I have a few topics I want to talk about today. Not a lot I want to talk about today. One, since this is the start of the new year, this week, I don't remember the exact day. I want to say like the 20th or the 21st. Betty White was supposed to turn 100 years old. That's crazy, right? Like 100 freaking years old. Unfortunately, our golden girl passed away like December 31st. Like, that's nuts. That is so sad that Betty White passed away. It's nuts. I honestly can't believe that it happened. Because she's so full of life and energy, right? Like, you're like, Betty White's gonna outlive me, right? And you say that in a joking manner, right? But oh, what does that sound? Oh, that's the sound of yummy. It's a Pepsi, guys. I don't drink this early in the morning. I'm tired of water, so. But Betty White, man, passing away like that was sad. It was really sad, and I hated it. I hated that it happened. But, eventually everyone does pass away. And I know someone else died. A few people who are, quote-unquote, of celebrity status have died this past week. But probably none more shocking than... And I cannot believe... just the last day that I worked, I want to believe was on the 9th. Bob Saget, man. Danny Tanner died. Causes haven't been released. All I know is he was found in his home in Florida. And he was dead. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I was reading through Twitter timeline, and there's people like, need to check on him, blah, blah. So I'm wondering, like, was it suicide? Was it an accidental suicide? Like, I don't know much about what's going on in his personal life, but from what I've heard, like, he's been having issues, but he's started to get better. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, what? Really? I can't believe, like, damn. So just to see both these deaths, and guys, it's, as of the time of recording, we're only 10 days into this month of the year. And there's already been like 3 or 4 like celebrity deaths of people who are dying. And I know, just to go a little personal here, my dad has been in the hospital with COVID, and I'm told he's going home, that he can go home, but he's got to stay on certain medications and he's got to stay quarantined. And he's had heart issues since I was like 16. So for like the last, 21 years, he's had problems. And so it's easy. He could die from COVID and whatnot, like super easy. So that's the scare. And then to hear like all these people passing away, I'm just like, God, this is nuts, man. Like, this is just legit nuts. So I don't know, just to hear these two die, like Bob Saget, man, especially, it's just nuts. He was only 65, and he was the voice on How I Met Your Mother of Ted, and he did America's Funniest Home Videos, and Full House, and then Fuller House. Like, his comedy was fucking great. Raunchy as it was great. Sad, man. That's just sad. I can't believe he actually died. And then Betty White, again, I grew up with my, watching the Golden Girls with my grandma. That's where I know Betty White. But she was so fucking funny and crude, and it was awesome. She was like the most awesome, like, she's a kick-ass grandma. She was a grrr MILF. Right? It's nuts. Oh, my phone's ringing. Of course it is. debt collectors, fake phone calls, oh, your warranties, blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, rest in peace, condolences to their families, etc. Stuff like that. It sucks. It sucks. Before I continue on here in the podcast, I want to go ahead and drop this little ad for our t-shirt store for TeePublic.com. Check it out. I'll be back on the other side. And welcome, Yo Bro Nation. This is our new set of merch at the TeePublic store on TeePublic.com/YoBroNation1. Check out this new line of merchandise. We got the brand new Join the Nation, Be the Nation shirt. We got the Holy Defender inspired t-shirt in memory of JD right here on the store. You like anime? Check out the Yo Bro Nation anime shirt. Kicking it with Sidekick Suzie, also here on this platform. We got the glitch logo for the Yo Bro Nation shirt. We got the Yo Bro Nation shirt that's all in red. And just in time for WrestleMania season, you got the Yo Bro Mania 3 shirt. You got all these shirts. You got so many more on TeePublic.com/Yo Bro Nation. Go get your merch now, man. What are you waiting for? Go get it. Why are you waiting? Go get it. You know you like it. I'll see you later. All right, and we are back. Check out TeePublic.com/YoBroNation1. Get your merch there on the store. So many cool shirts. Go check it out, guys. Let's talk a little NFL football. I'm a fucking sports fan. I don't talk about sports on here a lot. Not as much as I'd like to. So, Sunday night's Chargers game, that sealed the NFL season for the year. The Raiders beat the Chargers to clinch the final spot in the playoffs, allowing for the Steelers to get in at the 7 seed. If you can believe that shit. It's like, wow. Did not expect this. But we do have the brackets. The playoff teams are set and in play. I have the matchups here in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and give you my picks for the wild card weekend. This has been a crazy football season. Like, honest to God, this has been such a crazy season. Where you started off with, like, I guess I'll start in the NFC. You started off the season with, all the way up till just a few weeks ago, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, the fucking, like, Arizona Cardinals were, like, the top team in the league, and they've just fallen off. And then the Cowboys had that stretch where they kind of didn't play good, but then they picked it back up. The Eagles have been playing really well. The fucking Packers, man, Aaron Rodgers is going to be MVP. It's not going to be Tom Brady. I'm sorry for the Brady supporters. I love Tom Brady. I'd love to see him get a 4th one at the age of 44. By the way, I share a birthday with Tom Brady. I don't tell a lot of people that. That's a lie. But I do. I share a birthday with Tom Brady. I'm proud of it. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go over the brackets. Starting with the 2 seed, the Buccaneers taking on the 7 seed Eagles. The Bucs, with the Rams losing again on Sunday, that allowed the Bucs to get that 2 seed. The Rams dropped all the way to 4, and the Cowboys moved up to 3. Fucking nuts, man. So yeah, the Bucs are going to take on the Eagles. I honestly, come on. The Bucs are at home at least for 2 games, right? So I nothing against Eagles fans, but they're not winning. That would be a dream scenario, right? If they were to win, the Cowboys would play them, essentially. So, but it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. But I am going to pick the Buccaneers. Tom Brady, man, Gronk, he'll figure it out. They will figure it out. They're going to get this win. They're going to go on to the divisional round to host in Tampa for at least one more game. So, barring a Tom Brady injury or Tom just completely falling off the cliff. There's a reference for those who watched First Take. Unless he takes a nosedive off that cliff, there's no way the Bucs are losing this game against the Eagles. It's just not happening. Another team that's not going past who they're playing in the playoffs. I'm sorry, 49ers fans. Your guys, great game to get in. Got that win when you absolutely needed it. And the pressure was on, man. The Saints were winning on Sunday. They were winning. And so it put the pressure on San Francisco to get it done, and they did. And they played great. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. But Cowboys hosting the 49ers. Hey, man. That's going to be a game. It's going to be a really good game. But Cowboys are winning. They're winning at least one playoff game. I can foresee that. At least one playoff victory for the Cowboys. So that's kind of where you're at for me, at least with this matchup. I believe that, yeah, we're going to get the Cowboys to win at least one home game. Dak and crew. Then they're going to host. They're obviously going to end up hosting. They're going to end up playing the Bucs. Damn, yeah, it's going to be the Bucs and them in the divisional round. That will be a game, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Cowboys win that game. I don't know. Maybe Cowboys win. But let's move on to the final NFC game. I don't have where these games are played, on what station. That wasn't announced. I haven't seen that yet. But the Rams, somehow, after winning the division in a loss, hosting the Cardinals, who, if they won, would be the division winner, and then they would be hosting this game today. Or on Sunday, I think. I think this is a Sunday game. But then they would be hosting the game, and the Rams would be there. Either way, I don't know. Man, this is a toss-up game. I trust Kyler Murray more right now than I trust Matthew Stafford. You know, they made a big deal about him coming in and then getting Odell in on the team. And Odell, he's played okay, but like he's not been like this big factor in all these games. So like for me, I don't know. I don't trust the Rams, and I'm a Rams fan. I love the Rams, but I want the Rams to win this game. I really, really, really do. But this is the game, I think. Can you really call it an upset? Probably not. But I think this is the game. This is the game where the Rams lose and are out the first round. I foresee the Cardinals, and I'm not even certain about this pick, because this to me is like a toss-up game. But I think the Cardinals could win this. Kyler Murray's got weapons, man. And he showed he can win games. And them losing this past week, that was their chance to clinch the division and have this home game. Now they have to go on the road at the 5 seed. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Cardinals on this one. I really do think they can pull this out. Maybe the 49ers could squeak in and win against the Cowboys. Maybe that could be an upset, but I'm still going to stick with that. So, yeah. So then you're going to get the Cardinals in Green Bay against Aaron Rodgers, Mr. MVP, in the divisional round. Come on. But we'll talk about that. I'll talk about that round when I get to it. Maybe I'll do a little short and I'll talk about these. But man, it's going to be it's going to be a great first weekend for the wild card weekend. It's going to be pretty damn good. But moving over to the AFC side of things, starting with the Chiefs, man. Talk about an up and down year. Like, fuck. The last 2 years in a row, I've picked the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not too sure this year. I have been sure as fuck they were going to the Super Bowl the last 2 years. I've always picked them against the Packers. Only half's always come true. But Chiefs against Pittsburgh, hey, if you're Big Ben Roethlisberger, you had a fucking hell of a run, man. A really good fucking run. And for you and Coach Tomlin to never have a losing season and against all odds make the playoffs, it's a 7th seed. Damn, man. That's a big-ass accomplishment. Especially in your final season. Hey, made the playoffs. Yeah, we're going to lose this game to the Chiefs in Kansas City at Arrowhead. But, hey, it was a successful season. We finished with a winning record. Can't complain. Right off into the sunset and, start rebuilding for the Steelers. That's just it. Chiefs win, man. There's no other way. Mahomes and crew, they're going to be healthy. They're going to look good. They're going to be at home. It's going to be a big atmosphere. I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch that game probably at work. I'll probably sit here at home actually and watch it on Saturday until I go have the dinner date with Suzie. But fuck, I love playoff football. I love playoff football. I'm going with the Chiefs. And moving down the line, fucking how they got here. The Bills at the 3 seed hosting the Patriots. Divisional game, right? These teams are they're in the same division. They're playing each other. Patriots back in the playoffs after only missing a season. Fucking Mac Jones, man. Mac Jones surprised me. Surprised me a lot this year. I thought the Bills were going to come in. I thought these guys were going to be like number 1, number 2 seed. And they end up finishing 11-6. And hey, that's not a bad record, considering this is a team who sucked for years. Like, they sucked for years. But then again, here we are, right? Here we are. And they are playing the fucking Patriots. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the Bills can't win. Great quarterback. Really good receivers. Good line. Good back. Defense is stellar most times. But then you got Bill Belichick on the other side. And you got this young rookie who's looking fucking... He's got this locker room. Mac Jones, man. I'm picking the Patriots. I know people are like, really? They're going to be in Buffalo. Dude, it's the Patriots and it's Bill Belichick. I don't care who you have at quarterback. This kid is great. I am in. I'm in on Mac Jones. I'm in on the Patriots. I really am. And speaking of being in, let's move on down. Cincinnati Bengals. The Bungles. Back in the playoffs. Joe Burrow, man. This kid. Everyone's talking about when he got drafted. Damn, he ended up in Cincinnati. Fuck. That's not good for him. They made it in, man. 10-7. Won the division. They won the division over the Ravens. Over the Browns, who, fuck, people were picking to go to the Super Bowl. Browns didn't even make the playoffs. That's a whole other fucking situation, right? And they're playing the Raiders, who got Derek Carr. I know a lot of people are like, hey, give him a chance, but he's had chances for years. I get it. Gruden wasn't sold on him, wanted a different quarterback. I'm not sold on Derek Carr either. I don't know what it is. He plays good at times. He really does, but I'm not sold. I'm just not sold on him. So I'm obviously picking the Bengals to win at home. You know what I mean? And this sets up some interesting matchups for next week with how that goes. Chiefs and Patriots, Titans and Bengals. Titans are the number 1 seed. What? Who would have thought that? And in years past, like I said, I have been so dead set that it's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs that's going to do this. And I don't feel the same. I really don't. Derrick Henry's coming back. He's healthy. A.J. Brown is now a receiver there. Like, they got a good receiver core. Their defense is really good in Tennessee. And Tannehill is playing really good ball. And he has been. So, man, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if they were upset. I mean, the Bengals are going to lose. The Bengals will lose to Tennessee. And I could see Kansas City then beating the Patriots. But I don't know. I don't know if Kansas City can beat Tennessee in Tennessee. I don't know. Mahomes has never played a playoff game outside of Arrowhead. So I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. But that's the playoffs brackets. That's my picks for this first wildcard weekend. We'll reassess come a week or so from now. Maybe I'll do a short where I'll just talk about playoffs again. I don't know. But I do know what I'd like to do now. I want to talk movies. Because I'm a movie guy, right? And there's a whole bunch of movies. 2021 had some pretty good movies. Theaters have been getting back into things, but then you got Omicron popping up. So we're not sure how movies... I just want to talk about a few movies that are coming out that I'm really anticipating for this year. As the current slate is that I have in front of me here. First movie I want to talk about is Scream. Scream's this weekend. I've heard the early reviews coming out, and from what I can tell, this movie is kicking ass and taking names. I am so excited to see this movie. Susie's going to go with me. We're going to watch it Saturday probably. Then we're going to actually do a review together, I think. I think we're doing a review together. Maybe. It's really up to her. But it's fucking awesome, right? It's awesome. To hear that there's a movie coming out that most people probably thought it's a January movie, it's probably not going to be that good. But then to hear that it's actually really good and bloody and going to shock you, that's great. That's great. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Sorry. I'm knocking out some other stuff. There's so many movies to talk about. Like Black Adam, Dumbledore, Top Gun Maverick. What is it? Ambulance. Those are some movies. Jurassic World, the new Jurassic World movie. Spider-Man. Into the multiverse or whatever it's called. Super excited. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Super excited. Super excited. Those are just some of the movies that I'm like, fuck, I really need to see those. And then you get a movie like Moonfall that in the theater, it's like, I want to see this movie because it's going to be really bad. It's going to be a really bad movie, and I really want to see this movie. And all I could think was, yeah, I really want to see this movie. It looks terrible. Nothing against the actors or nothing. It looks like a really bad Roland Emmerich movie. Fuck, is he a part of this movie? Is Roland Emmerich a part of it? I don't know. It looks bad. But I love that. I love the fact that it's going to look bad. Like Buzz Lightyear, whatever it's going to be fucking called, looks like it's going to be bad. But I'm interested in seeing it. We'll see. I don't know if I can do it. Jackass Forever. Looks like it could be bad. But I'm going to go see it. Because I just want to see Jackass. Then there's Morbius, right? Morbius. Been delayed by like 2 months. It was supposed to come out this month. But now it's not coming out till like April. I'll wait. I'll patiently wait. Because that movie, after seeing No Way Home and knowing there's going to be some tie-in, I can patiently wait to see Morbius. I just feel like it's gonna be good. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's gonna be better than expected. I think it might actually end up being better than Venom. That's just the feeling that I get. So I'm excited. I want to see it. Thor: Love and Thunder. Come on. After Ragnarok, Taika Waititi is going to kill it. I know a lot of people are complaining. Oh, well, Jane's going to be back. She's going to be the new Thor. No, she's not going to be the new Thor. She's going to just be holding the hammer. So that's I can't wait. I want to see what they do. I'm giving this movie a chance. I'm not going to shit on it. Just why? Because it's going to be a lady? Like, how many movies do we have that are, fucking led by white men? Why can't we have a female-led movie? What's wrong with that? I'm down for that shit. Bring it on. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, then that's great. As of right now, this movie is supposed to come out this year. It could change, but as of now, and what I have in front of me, Halloween Ends is slated to come out this year. After the ending of that movie, I have no clue what they're going to do. Not a single clue. But I'm ready. I'm ready to freaking see. I'm ready to dive into this movie. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see how it goes. I want to see how they tie it off. Where's Michael been? What have they been doing? It's like a 4-year time jump or some shit like that. David Gordon Green and his whole crew at their Blumhouse. I think they've done stellar jobs. I really liked Halloween Ends. I think Halloween 2018 was better, but what they did with Halloween Kills was great. I thought I said Ends, but Halloween Kills was great. So I liked what they did with that. I'm excited. Uncharted. Could this be the first superhero-led movie that's actually good? I think it can be. You're getting fucking Tom Holland to play Drake. And you're getting freaking Marky Mark as Sully. And he was supposed to be Drake initially, right? I don't know. I think it's going to be a surprise. I think it's going to be the first actually good movie that comes from a video game adaptation. Color me stupid, maybe. We've not had one, but I think it's going to be really great. Let's talk a little DC, right? Let's talk a little bit of DC real fast. I think Aquaman will be great. It's not what I anticipate the most right now. It's really not. But the Flash movie, what is it going to be? I don't know. It's kind of rewrite. I don't know. There's rumor that's going to completely rewrite the DCEU. I don't know if that's true, but I know I get Michael Keaton's Batman back. I fucking loved Batman growing up. That is awesome. I think that is fucking great. Who can't love that shit? Who couldn't love that shit? That's fantastic shit. So, I'm down for that. I'm totally down for that. I want to see Ezra Miller, see what he does. They're introducing Supergirl. Did I hear somewhere that Batgirl's in it? Maybe I heard that. I know she's getting her own HBO Max show or a movie. But Ben Affleck's in it. This is, I guess, going to be his final one. It's supposed to have big surprises. Stuff like that. It's supposed to be really, really surprising movie. We'll see, right? We'll see. But I'm interested. I want to see what they do. I'm excited. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Speaking of bring it, the Batman. I can't wait. this is probably my most anticipated movie of the year. So, footage looked great so far. I know it's going to have a lot of villains. It's going to be a lot in the movie, but hey, if anyone can do it, it's this crew. I trust them. And there's one movie, I don't know, it's one more, and that's Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I don't know how to feel about this movie because I know nothing about it. I just know T'Challa's not in it. T'Challa is not being recast. There's just no T'Challa in this movie. Well, okay, they didn't say there wasn't T'Challa, but obviously they're doing something different. What that is, I don't know. I don't know what that is, what that actually entails, but I don't know. It's one of those movies. It's just waiting to see what they have planned, I guess. I don't know. Those are the movies that I'm really interested in and that I really want to see. In the comments below, guys, tell me, on all these topics, what do you think about the playoffs? What's your thoughts on Betty White, Bob Saget? What movies are you looking forward to this year? And there's so many movies. These are just a handful of movies coming out. So many. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Share this video with your friends. Tell them about the channel. Tell them about the main channel. At YoBro Nation is a link down there. And then there's the YoBro Gaming Network. You can go check that out. Madden should be on there this week. TeePublic link. There's a whole bunch of videos linked down, or a whole bunch of channels linked down in the description of different channels with different things that I like and I watch. I think maybe you guys would be interested in. If you're not subscribed to those people already, go check it out. Check it out. That's going to do it for me, guys. Back on the horse. I don't even know what episode of this I'm on. Maybe 5 or 6. There's really no telling. Eventually, I'll have all of these uploaded to the channel. Eventually. All of these in podcast form. Just like the Squared Circle episodes, I'll eventually have them all uploaded in video form, whatever they are. They'll be on the channel for you guys to eventually watch in a playlist. So, there you go. Yeah, they'll probably be in a playlist for you guys to be able to watch. So, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I talked a lot. My throat hurts. I'm ready to go ahead and get off here. So, yeah, guys. Remember, have a good day. Enjoy it. Night, whatever it is. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And above all else, join the nation, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.